Hello and welcome to my car. Let's see if I can get this better. I don't know. I'm doing this last minute, just like everything else in my life. And I'm not even sure if this will go anywhere or it might just be for me. I don't know. What I am doing right now is going to Vallarta. I have to get 3 pieces of fruit, 2 or 3, we'll feel it, whatever it is, and then 6 flowers. That's for this meditation thing that I'm doing, and I have a lot of thoughts about it. It's kind of weird. If you have heard about it, it's called transcendental meditation, and it became popular in the 70s because the dude that he didn't make the technique, but he just like made the how-to for dummies for this technique and brought it to the US. Then the Beatles were like, hey, I want that dude. And then I was like personal guru to the Beatles. Then he got a TV show called Yogic Flying because the dude said he could fly and levitate. But that's hush hush now. I don't know if you've heard about it, because the way that I heard about it was on the Mental Health Happy Hour podcast, and they said it was really good for anxiety, and so I was like, oh, that's cool. It sounds interesting. I always want to try new things. Meditation seems always really cool. So I was just cool, like there's a technique that's better than cool, sign me up, you know. And then I saw a documentary, and David Lynch did this like drawing, and then he said that's his shit. David Lynch is a cool dude. He said he was afraid that it would kill his creativity, but it enhanced it. I was like, that's cool. That's cool. So why not give it a shot? So I do some research. Reading the Wikipedia on this thing was weird, because usually Wikipedia is just kind of like just states what it is, whatever, but the way that the Wikipedia is written seems like the author kind of had like a grudge against them. I was like, what is this? Because he was talking shit, basically. It's not so much talking shit, but it was just like saying there's not a lot of conclusive evidence that they use. A lot of their evidence is bias. It's known to be a cult. Things like that. So it was kind of weird to see that when I wasn't looking for that at all. I just fell upon that. Oh God. Totally lost it. Got it. Started doing some more research, because the thing is, there are these TM centers, these transcendental meditation centers, all over the US, and they're all pretty much the same thing. The website looks exactly the same, but the link is different by the city that it's in. So, but everything is exactly the same. So it almost seems like it's kind of like a college sort of thing, because they have a category A, B, C, and D. If you make this much in your household income, this is how much you have to pay to do this, which was weird to me. I haven't seen, I've done classes, I've done things, I've never seen that before for something like this, you know what I mean? So it was just kind of weird. So I did more research, and I looked, and I found this site that was like, it's a total hoax. they scam people out of money for $3,000, and all these people want to be, you know, just relaxed and have a better life, no more anxiety, and they get in this room and there's 10 of them there trying to levitate. And apparently there was a video, it was a deleted link, whatever, but I don't know, it's just all this weird talk. But I go in with an open mind. I went in on a couple days ago, 2 days ago, I think, and I'm curious. I'm a curious soul. I mean, I ask what I don't understand, and I mean, it's innocent because it's just, I want to come to an understanding. It's not like evil at all. So there were graphs that, because usually graphs, they state. So I didn't explain this at all watching this back. I was there before everyone came. I was early, so they gave me some pamphlets and I was looking at them, and I was looking at the graphs, and they say, you know, look at them, like it says decreased anxiety, improved mental health. But I was curious, like, how do you measure anxiety? Like, that's cool. They've figured out how to measure that. Wow. Like, but so I asked the guy. And so back to, yeah. The bar graph, I asked what effect size was, how do you measure self-actualization. He didn't have an answer for me. He couldn't really respond. Then he kind of like dismissed me completely for the whole thing. He came back and he's like, anyone want to see me levitate? And it was just really awkward, and I don't know, I felt like I stepped on some toes when I was just trying to be curious and figure out like what's actually going on, sort of thing. Because I mean, if you're going to have a graph to help people understand and I still don't, like, isn't that, like, didn't you miss the point? So yeah, I don't know if that other video worked or if it recorded. There's probably going to be a lot of problems throughout this whole process. It's there's like months in this, but you have to commit yourself to 4 days in a row. So it's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I'm planning on making videos and updating throughout the process and seeing how it goes. Maybe it's just documenting for me to see and to prevent maybe from joining the Illuminati or something. I don't know. But who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? I mean, I have reservations just about like the weird shadiness that seems like that's going on with the things that they say that they're claiming, sort of. Which is weird, because it seems like, okay, it's meditation, cool, it's good for you, like, that's fine. But why, like, have... So I got back, just brought back, welcome back to my car. So I don't know if this is gonna help anyone that wants to get into transcendental meditation or is just curious about it. I don't know. But I'm just gonna tell you my thoughts, and that's gonna be it. But like, I kind of am into the whole concept of the ceremony today, because I see it as like a more, it's like a bigger thing than what they're making it for me. To me, I mean, I can't talk. So basically what the ceremony is for is you're supposed to thank Marushi Harugi, or whatever the fuck his name is. I sound so thankful already. I mean, yeah, he's a cool dude, but I can't say his name, whatever. So, you do that. I'm not really sure what goes on in the ceremony. I just know that I'm supposed to bring this fruit. So I got a mango. I liked this mango. Yeah, so I kind of, you know, if we're gonna start this thing, and this thing might change the rest of my life, might as well make it count, right? Might as well make this mean something for me. So I picked a mango, and this mango is beautiful. I like this little green spot right there. It's cool, right? It's just like, I like the colors of it. So then I got, driving like 30 miles an hour. People are like, why is she going so slow? Got this nectarine, I guess. This like, I thought it was a peach, but it's smaller. I just thought it was so cute, so smooth. So I don't know. It feels nice. I sound like such a weirdo. And then the plum. I used to like plums. I used to go ham on plums back in the day. And this one, honestly, like, took me a while to find a good one, but I did. So I would eat the shit out of this thing. But I'm giving it to Marushi Harugi. Thanks, boss. Thanks for the techniques, boss. So, my flowers, I was gonna get like something cool, I don't know. But apparently they destroyed. Listen. I need water. Okay. I called them after I left the intro, because then I'm thinking afterwards, I'm like, what kind of flowers are we allowed to bring? Like, are we cool with every flowers? Because I really love orchids, and if I want to bring a flower, let's bring an orchid. Can I bring an orchid? Because they said 6 flowers. I'm not going to bring 6 orchids. So I asked, and she laughed, and she's like, that would be fine as long as you don't mind that it gets destroyed. I'm like, well, yes, I do. So I'm glad I asked. So I got these. Those look dope. Wow. Cool. And they were cheap. So it's in a few hours, 3 hours. And apparently they say that the first session you do transcend. They get you to transcend, and that is the whole thing of the process. So apparently in 3 hours, 3 hours and then some, however long it takes me, and I will be a whole new person, apparently. I'm just kidding. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I mean, I'm hopeful. I'm excited. I'm nervous to be around people. Shit, let me fix myself. Okay, so I just went. We just did the ceremony. I'm technically not supposed to talk about anything, really. So I'll play by the rules. I got my mantra, that's what happens after this ceremony. You thank the dude. And it wasn't actually Marushi, it was the dude who taught him. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It was weird. I'm not gonna say that it wasn't. It was weird. It was definitely like something different about it. And so my mantra, like, they say they give you a mantra. So I was stoked on it. I was super stoked. I was like, dude, I'm gonna have my own mantra. Like, dope. I get it. Like, well, first of all, I didn't realize what was even happening. And then she's like, that's your mantra. I'm like, oh, that's my mantra? But hey, it works, I think. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I guess it's okay to have, like you don't like it at first. It's how brains work anyway. The more I think about it, I was like, just like, I don't know, kind of weird. But it did, I don't know if you call that transcending. I don't know. But it was really, really quiet. Like, just, like, I almost felt like I was going to fall asleep. And I'm not saying that I was doing it for a long time, because it would take probably a minute, and then my head was so hard to hold up. Like, it felt so, like, everything was just like, but, so, I guess I get a special plan, because I guess I'm difficult. Hey. But I'm to practice, instead of what everybody is supposed to be practicing, is 20 minutes a day. And she had told me that, like, everybody's gonna be practicing 20 minutes a day, but I'm gonna have you do 10. Cause I get like weird feelings, and then I fight it, and then it's like weird. So she wants me to get comfortable with it, and then we'll work our way up, I guess. Maybe I'm a pussy ass little bitch. Maybe that. I don't know. Who knows? But general consensus as of now, I'm paying money for this. Well, I'm not, I don't know. That was a thought. I was just like, really, it's this fucking simple, and I have to pay a fuck ton of money. But hey, like, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna get some kind of experience, some kind of lesson, some kind of learning, just maybe a little bit more than what I got today, to kind of like satisfy that feeling of, hey, that's a lot of money. Oh, you know, just saying, that's all. I go back tomorrow. God, to be honest though, I'm gonna tell you, I feel really fucking relaxed. And I'll tell you this as well. Mom, I hope you're not watching, but I'm gonna talk about drugs right now, and specifically ecstasy. And when I was taking a lot of ecstasy, you like lose yourself in that feeling where it like it feels so good that you're like, whoa, maybe this is like too good, you know what I mean? Like, and you kind of like, you're almost scared because it's like, it's like really good. You know what I mean? I don't know how to describe that, because I felt that with like drugs, and that happened today, which was weird. And I kept on like stopping myself, and she's like, you need to stop that, because I ended up getting a headache because I kept on like popping myself up out of it. And you need to like not do that. It's like jumping out of bed, just putting on clothes and getting out the door. It's just like, you need to like calm down and like brush your teeth first. Like, stop. I don't know if I'm even supposed to be making these videos, but I've seen BuzzFeed do it, so I think I'm able to, but I just won't talk about what they get their money for. You know what I'm saying? I hope there's more, because they talk about this transcendence into this unified field or source of thought, and that's where you can really like figure out shit. So I was really going in. I mean, it was fucking quiet and it felt fucking good, I will tell you that. But there were no thoughts. It was just like peaceful silence. It was just so nice. And it's kind of cool now to know that I have that place available to me. So available. Like, it's so easy to get there now. You know what I mean? And that happened. It happened so fast, and I didn't even know that I was doing it. And it, like, I got to that quiet really fast.